Hey there, it's Sarah, back with 12 more minutes of exercise to help you stay on that path towards being stronger and fitter even on the busiest days. Because if we can get our heart rate up for just 12 minutes, we can boost our metabolism and decrease our chances of heart disease, liver disease, and diabetes. So for the next 12 minutes, let's get in a total body workout. And you'll need a little room to move around. Maybe a mat down on the floor if you don't have a comfortable space to come down, because we will inchworm out to a plank. We will do some push-ups, some chest lifts, some leg flutters while we're down there on the floor. So make sure you've got a space that you feel comfortable coming all the way down to. And let's get started. Today we've got 12 big exercises that we do for 50 seconds each. Quick 10-second rest. It gives us 12 minutes to get the heart rate up, to get the body moving, to get stronger and fitter together. We're just going to start with some easy squats, 50 seconds. Bring your feet a little bit wider than your hips and start to sit those hips back and down. Keep your chest up, push those knees out, keep your core on, belly button up and in. I will remind you often as we exercise because that core is important to support the low back. And a stronger core gives us a stronger everything. 30 more seconds here. Start to sit a little bit deeper into those squats if you can. Really warm up those legs, get the body moving. Make sure we're moving safely with those knees pushing out. Protect those knees. Sit into the heels. 15 more seconds. We're going to make these squats a little bit more interesting. So at the bell, shake out the legs. And we're going to step the feet just a little bit wider. We're going to stay in our squat and then just lift the hips, bring the chest down, and then bend back into our squat. So you've got 50 seconds. Drop as low as you can. Sit the hips up, chest down, then sit the hips back. So lift them up. That makes more sense. And then sit them back down. We're still pushing into those heels. We've still got the core on. And you can move slow and controlled here. Maybe start to bring those elbows down just inside the knees and sit those hips a little bit lower. Increase that range of motion and get a little bit more work out of those legs and hips. Keep it going. 12 more seconds. And then you can shake it out. And we're going to start to inchworm. 10-second rest, feet under hips. You're going to walk your hands out into a plank. So square up the hips, draw that belly button in. Start with a little hip hinge. Bring the hands down, walk them out. Shoulders come over those wrists. Hips come down in line with the shoulders. Then as we walk those hands back in towards the feet, we lift the hips up. And I want you to stand tall. Then do it again. Hip forward, hands down. Walk them out. If you need to drop to knees at the bottom, go ahead. And then just lift them back up as you walk it back in. We are halfway through these. If you want to start to move faster and get that heart rate up just a little bit more, make sure you hit that plank when you come down. Activate the core, activate the shoulders, activate the quads, even the glutes. Give them a little squeeze when you hit that plank. Get ready to shake it out. We're going to come down for push-ups. So you'll be in the plank, or maybe all fours, or maybe somewhere in between in more of a kneeling plank. Hands a little bit wider than the shoulders. Bend those elbows out wide. Bring the chest down, and then push through the palms and bring yourself back up. If you feel those hips piking up, I want you to drop to the knees and bring those hips down. Or maybe bring knees under hips to help you drop the chest down in line with the elbows. See how low you can get that push-up before you bring yourself back up. Working chest, shoulders, arms for 20 more seconds. If you need a little break, you press back to a quick child's pose and then come back into it. 12 more seconds. Don't worry, you get to do these again. If you felt like that wasn't long enough, you'll get another round. For now, 10-second rest, and then we're on the belly for some chest lifts. So feet are back behind you, and we've got some options here. We can bring fingertips to temples, elbows up wide, and lift the chest, and then lower back down. You can tense your fingers on the floor, lift the elbows up, then lift the chest, shoulders pull back and down. But make sure you don't press into those fingertips. Keep them really light and let the back lift you up. Hands can come out wide, and you can lift and lower from here. And you can bring fingertips down as those hands are out wide. So, lots of options to make this work for you. You can also bring hands under shoulders and lightly press into the palms to lift up. Squeeze the glutes and lift. Tuck the chin down. Keep that spine long. And don't forget to breathe. 10-second rest. We're going to stay here. And you can support yourself on the forearms for a little bit more back work, or rest the forehead down onto those hands. Pick up your feet and just flutter kick like you're swimming. Point through the toes. Try to lift the kneecaps, so really activate the thighs. Squeeze the glutes, and then kick as fast as you can. Lift those feet as high as you can. If at any time you need a short rest, take one. We don't want to pinch the low back. So maybe lift a little higher if you're looking for more work, or rest that forehead down if you need a little less. And we're going, 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 going. Breathe. At the bell, you can take a quick rest, because we're going back to those push-ups that I promised you. We are flying right through this workout. All right, quick rest. And then we're back to push-ups. So you choose knees or toes. If your back is feeling really tired, start a few on all fours and give that low back a little rest before you start to take the knees back or lift them up off the floor. We want the elbows to go back just a little bit as you take them out wide, drawing a little arrow with those upper arms. Push into the palms, bring the chest down as low as you can, and then bring yourself back up. Dropping the knees when you need to, bring your knees in when you need to. You've got about 15 seconds. Then we're going back to our inchworms. So you'll come back up to the feet at the bell, shake it out. Grab a quick sip of water if you need one. And we're going to inchworm. Are you breathing heavier? Is your heart rate up? I hope so. Inchworms. Take it out and bring it in. Let's do that again. So you can speed it way up if you want to keep that heart rate up, or slow it way down and drop to the knees at the bottom if you need to. This is your workout. You've got 30 more seconds. Stay with me. Keep that core on. Make sure those hips are coming down at the bottom, loading that core, loading the shoulders. At the bell, we're going to be back down on the mat. So I want us all to start here on all fours. We've got 50 seconds, so we're going to build on this. From all fours, bring one foot up outside the hand, and then set the knee back down, bring it up and back down. Try a couple of those. Notice it's loading the shoulders, it's working the core and the hips. If you want more, you'll take the knees back or hands forward and work from a kneeling plank. And then if you want more from there, knees up, and you work from a full plank. And what have we got? 25 seconds. If you want to run those feet, switch, 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 go for it. Getting the heart rate up, working that core, shoulders more, or maybe you're still on all fours, or you tried those higher options and now you're back to all fours. You've got 5 seconds. Do what works for you. All right, bring it up. Shake it out. Whew. Back to frog squats. Drop down low, and then lift the hips, keep the chest down. Then lift that chest back up as you bring the hips back and down. So from a forward fold down into our squat. And if your if your elbows aren't reaching your knees, no worries. You work within your body's capabilities. Maybe you're taking a second to shake it out. We've only got 2 more minutes after this. We are almost done. We're going to get that heart rate up. One more time before we finish with a good burn for those legs. So give me 5 more seconds here. And then shake out those legs. 50 seconds. We're going to get the heart rate up. We're going to squat and jump. If a jump isn't for you, you're going to lift your heels. Squat, jump, little hop. Maybe it's a big jump. Maybe it's a little squat. Maybe you're going really low in that squat. Maybe it's a heel lift. You're still going to squeeze those glutes in the heel lift. You're still going to get the power. And some ankle work, some calf work. We're getting that heart rate up. Stay with it. 22 seconds. And then 1 more round. Calf raises at any time. Catching your breath at any time. But you've only got 10 more seconds. Give it all you got. Remember why you hit play on the video. We're going to finish strong. Last round. Legs wide. We're going to drop low in our squat, and we're just going to hold it there. Little pulses. You've got this. Push the knees out. Draw the belly button in. Pull the shoulders back. Press into those feet. Try to push the floor down, and then sit a little lower. Just 30 seconds. That's all you got left. You can feel that heart rate. It's starting to come down. You have boosted your metabolism. Do this every day, and you can decrease your risk of heart disease, liver disease, diabetes. You showed yourself a little love today. You did something good for yourself, and it only took 12 minutes. Did you boost your mood? Do you feel a little bit better? I bet you do now that your workout is over. Stretch out those legs. Grab some water. Circle the arms. Torso twist. Enjoy the rest of your day. Throw on one of my stretches if you've got 12 more minutes, or another intense workout if you're looking for more. Or if you've got to get back to that busy day, get to it. I'll see you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm going to put these workouts out as often as I can. See you next time.